Welcome to my boat.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys have been around the channel for any amount of time, you would know that I'm either fishing on the bank or using my buddy's boat to fish. Well, that all changes today. This is my 2025 Nitro Z17 bass boat. Alright guys, so we're going to give you a full-on boat tour. It's a little dirty because it's been outside for a couple days, but we'll go ahead and do it anyways. I'm going to vacuum it after this. Let's start on the back of the boat. So we've got ample amounts of storage here in the back of the boat. So the first locker here, I've got my tackle, I've got my gimbal, and just my plastics and rubbers and all kinds of stuff in that one. And if you go to the middle compartment here, this is my live well. So I've got a 2-compartment live well with a divider on the inside. So if I'm going, crappie fishing and got a buddy with me, he can be on one side, I can be on the other. Or if I'm going bass fishing, I can pull the dividers out and use them for a bigger live well. All right, and if we go to this one over here, this one here is where I've got all of my my boxes. So I've got my Plano boxes here. This is where I keep all my jerk baits and terminal tackle and all that stuff. And then this one here just houses all my batteries. I've got a 2 battery system. Oh God, it's heavy. So I've got 2 interstate batteries for the motor, and then I've got my accessory battery over here. They're just daisy chained together like they would if you bought it from the factory. But that's the back of the boat. Let's go to the front. All right guys, so we're at the front of the boat now. We've got 3 storage compartments. The middle one here is has all of my rod lockers. It currently has the cover for my Lowrance. But yeah, this is where you put all of your rods and everything in here. I don't use it because I don't have rod sleeves from any of my rods as of yet, but once I get some, I'll be using that. On this side, I've got first aid kit. Always need a first aid kit. You got your fire extinguisher mounted in here. I've got my paddle, my dock lines, gloves for my wife when she goes to take off fish because she doesn't like to touch them. I've got my fuel treatment in here as well. And I also throw in, like if I'm fishing with my buddy Devin, his poles go in here. And then this one's currently locked because I don't usually use this one very often, but it has our life jackets and our throw. It has a flare. It has all of the safety equipment are in this one. But it's currently locked, so we won't need to show you that one. And then we've got our bump seat, comes standard on all bass boats. And then if we go to the front here, we've got our 55-pound thrust Minn Kota Edge trolling motor. I've had so many issues with this trolling motor already. I took the boat out once, and the trolling motor release broke as I was trying to put it in the water. Up at we went to a lake down in southern Indiana, Pisgah, and the string broke, so I replaced it with 500-pound paracord. So should work out really good. Does well with this this boat being only 17 foot. It moves it around pretty well. As you can see, we don't have a graph on the front. I'm working on it. I've got a plan. I want another Lowrance like the one I have to put on the front, but just haven't got there yet. Will eventually, but as of right now, just kind of troll around and just throw it wherever it looks good. Hope there's a fish there. But that's the front of the boat, and now we'll look in the middle of the boat at the cockpit. All right, guys. So this is the cockpit of the boat. This is my Lowrance Elite FS10. Love this graph. When I had it installed, I actually asked them to put it in the front because there was already a Lowrance graph on here. But I guess that did not get to the installer, so he installed it here, which isn't a big deal because I use it for maps when I'm moving around. It helps me with the depth of the water and whatnot, so it's good to have one here as well. So I think I'll put another one of these on the front because it does have the live scope and all of that jazz on it, which I do have the live scope transducer. I just don't have one for the front yet, so I'll do that eventually. So, but yeah, so this is the cockpit: power button, nav button, dimmer, starting off, horn, bilge, aerator, you know, everything a typical boat would have. One cool thing that I did find on this boat is that it has a cooler. So it has a cooler in there. It doesn't keep the stuff very cold, is what I was told. The guy at Cabela's, where I bought it from, said to put some insulation in the top and cut it to fit here. So when you shut it, the insulation kind of blocks in the temperature and keeps it cold. But other than that, this baby is powered by a 115 Mercury 4-stroke engine. So it gets up and goes. I think we didn't get a top speed on it because we're still trying to break in the engine, so I've got to keep it under 4,500 RPMs. But I think when I was running it, we were getting roughly like 46 miles an hour, 47 miles an hour on Morse Reservoir up in northern Indiana. And it was a good time. Still haven't caught any, or actually, no, I take that back. Last time we took it out when the trolling motor broke, my wife caught a black crappie as the first fish in the new boat. But we've got a lot of plans to get out on the water and you know, do fishing as a family with the Noel and Sawyer and my wife here, and we've got a lot of trips planned. So we wanted a boat that was fast enough to where we could throw a tube on the back of it and pull the kids, and also with a trolling motor so I can go fishing and make videos for you guys that I hope you enjoy. But that is kind of the tour of the boat. I'm going to bring you a lot more content. We're going to deck this thing out with some new graphs and you know, just all kinds of nice stuff to put in here. We'll show you some cheap upgrades that you can do to make the quality of life a little bit better, and then we'll show you some expensive ones. And there's just a lot of things that we can do with this boat that I'm excited to get started on it. So if you guys enjoyed the boat tour and are excited to see the new boat, slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys out on the water.